Oseyo, everyone. How y'all doing today? I am Crow, your entertainer for this broadcast, and welcome to the stream. Today we are playing, and I am going through Baldur's Gate. Good to hear you're doing good, Lynette. Baldur's Gate 3. I've been on a Baldur's Gate 3 stint, and I don't see it ending anytime soon because I'm really getting into the story. Sorry for those of y'all wanting Jurassic World. It's just not hooking me, I'm sorry to say. And I'm not going to force myself to play something that I really don't have an interest in at the moment. So, usual disclaimers apply, and as always, be nice and kind to each other in chat, will you please? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start getting out the moderation tools, and y'all don't want me to do that. Go back to Corvus Era Svelti, and what I was trying to do didn't really pan out the way I wanted to do as I was experimenting in my personal game, which I use as my personal game. I play ahead of where we are in the stream. I find the story beats, kind of. Of course, the stream game has its own story to it, but I see how I want to craft the stream story through it, and I already kind of lost part of what I should have done, but I actually need Karlach for this. Kinda. So, Will, he's got a new hairstyle.
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I, for one, would like to know who it was.
I would too. Go on, Will. We're listening. Who sicked you on me?
You're not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to your throat, Karlach.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for you, Will.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance.
Penance. Should I or anyone else be worried about this?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Oh, to let y'all warn y'all, I am suffering a crushing migraine. I do not know how long this stream will be going for, so hopefully we'll get to at least where I want to leave off. Well, that's your stuff, so let you have at it. Yeah, I at least want to get to where a little deeper into the storyline I kind of have set up, or at least somewhere along there along the rough scribbles. You, Karlach, we definitely need to get you some a new outfit besides these belts. You think you'd be in Final Fantasy or something? Sometime right around Final Fantasy VII or later. Before then, Final Fantasy was more of a Corvus's party. Now it looks like she's more within a Clouds or Lightning's party. Or who was the one, like what, Final Fantasy X in them with the girl squad? Oh, I tried doing Final Fantasy X, but no, I tried Final Fantasy VII in them. I couldn't get the handle on the real-time combat. If I'm doing an RPG, if it's not like an action RPG, I want mine a turn-based. So anyways, Karlach. Give me a minute, I got a yawn. You heavy hitters, I usually put mobile on you. Because that gives you the speed boost. Increases your movement area by 3 meters. Which is nothing to really sneeze at. Basically, you don't have to worry about opportunity of attacks. And it also helps you with the difficulty with difficult terrain. But you're slow. So the advantageous movement. That strikes. Adventurer. Give me a minute, my meds are kicking in. Really wish my G keys were working. That way I could automatically mute myself when this stuff starts acting up. Advantageous strike. No, there's Death Runner on down, which gives her 5 meters of movement. Okay, so let's see. Diplomat. Thought it was adventurous. Kind of in Okay, that just does that. I thought it was in here. Battle hardened. Half damage to Constitution, which for her I'm gonna bump Dex up to 14. That's +2, which is pretty good for No, I may bump hers up to 16. That really helps with unarmored. And as a barbarian, that's her class. Rather intelligent for a barbarian. Well, not intelligent, but her character's intelligent. Her stat-wise is basic barbarian. Not bad charisma for a barbarian, 10 standard. I really like Karlach. She's my kind of people. Collector. Wisdom modifier? Tempest. Lightning damage. Dark Bright. Oh, yeah, it's a squat nimbleness. Movement increases. You gain proficiency in acrobatics. Prerequisite dwarf or anything, but I can just take this. Her movement speed increases. I wish there was like just the entire like character sheet right here, like when you open up your inventory, your character sheet is just right here instead of just just this. Wish the character sheet would go on, show me what I am changing here. So that goes up to 18, and dexterity goes up to 12. No, acrobatics helps with disengaging, I think. Combat maneuvers. Okay, so squat nimbleness. Yeah, oxymoron. But it's just what it's called. She gets 5 additional feet, meters, whatever of movement. Feet or meters? I I get 2 in here, well, a mobile. Mobile's usually on down, right? Yeah, mobile's right here. Movement speed increases by 3 meters. 3 meters is greater than a 5 feet. So actually, I'm going to take this. As a meter is right around 1 point. About the average height of a human is 1.5 meters. Average, give or take. Sometimes. Tallest human. Tallest human I've heard of, not historically, but it's right around. I can figure is right around 2 meters. That's the tallest on average I've heard of. That's banging your head up against. That's banging your head up against the ceiling. Wild Heart, Berserker. I'll take Wild Heart. She just seems like. She seems like a wild child. And I'll just leave the piercings in because they still appear in the cutscenes. No other reasons than Elkhart. Movement speed. Definitely movement speed. What nimbleness? Because she seems to be always the last one to go. And I kind of want her up front. She's our heavy hitter. She's not exactly our bulwark. That is a that is Shadowheart, or a tank. So I'm not really going to give her. I want to give her more speed. I did try testing out Drunken Master, but that actually requires some finagling around. And I really don't want to give her she's no monk. She doesn't do unarmed. She's best with well, she's no unarmed barbarian either. She's best with the weaponry. Where is that? The tactics I have been using is actually based around her infernal engine. That pulsing you see in her chest. Around her ability, around her heat. Excuse me. Her her resistance to fire. I've actually got it to install the mod to where she's immune to fire. And I like playing around with the fact that she's immune to fire, and she gets hot when she suffers any type of, when she gets into an emotional state. She starts flaming up. Give me a minute, Discord. Anyways, I play around with her ability to catch on fire to actually set herself on fire. Okay, so 16 Constitution. Okay, that's pretty good. That is so she can get heat. Use that heat to deal more damage. And I believe there is some sort of axe or something like I'm using in my own playthrough that actually actually she's already got the oil. I'm not entirely going to say the name of it. this one right here, a fire starter's oil that causes fire resistance to become fire invulnerability. Targets that are immune to fire damage are unaffected. However, now I'm going to coat the weapon. There we go. Oh shoot, it's 10 turns. I did not realize that. Oh well, it's going to run out. However, there is I think like some sort of like infernal war axe that deals nothing but fire damage and causes people that are resistant and immune to fire damage to take fire damage. So that's going to be Karlach's gimmick. Astarion, he poisons. And he's not going to be our thief for much longer, our trap detector. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Yeah, how we doing? Pick up your die. Ooh, you're out of spells. Karlach, you're good. Oy, oh boy, oh boy. We're in a bit of a sorry state to come over here. I want to know what. I'd say short rest, but Will's got a plus. And that doesn't restore spells. So... Ungroup. Karlach. Will, Astarion. I want you to take the roof. Okay, you two, y'all can go. Gail, Lae'zel, around back. No, you frackin' idiots! I said around back, not through the back. Karlach, you're with me.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
I'm gonna detect his probe his thoughts. Skulls for you.
The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike.
I shall assess him.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
No, enough of enough of the charade. I know exactly who you are.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Hey, Lizelle, would you mind helping out here? Will. Actually, a Shadowheart. You know what? Let's make this a fair fight. Now. Go away. Oh, she put a hunter's mark on me. Didn't know you could do that without a ranged weapon. Cutting words. More cutting words! Yeesh. Wait. Oh, I've got unlimited action on. No wonder. Durr. Here I'm thinking, what the hell? Can't get in. Shadowheart, would you please be a dear and he's just like, nope's right out. is... Did I have it? That's Long Strider, Enhanced Sleep. Why not taking that with him? Because it is a very good spell. Or an ability, or whatever you want to call it. Nope.
What should I do?
You should look down there and say, they got it, and just walk away. And just inform Will as you're coming out of the door.
I am fury. I am death.
They got this. Like, that is their business. Will says it. Well, if you're sure about this. Now that's your own damn fault. That tells me Will's accident prone. Gets 3 actions. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? That's a bonus action. Oh, I already have that on me. Okay. That's a bonus action. Knock him down, but where's the fun in that? Hey, where's my ice? Do I have ice? Ice block. I do not seem to have ice block on this character. But I do have ice knife. But I may harm the desk, and I could take his weapon, but that would just seem unfair. So I got push and pull. No, I do not have push and pull. So it'll be coming up. Create mark. Carry fire. Beguiling, ain't it? And little stuttery. I don't think I'll be using this that much. Right now, I'm just putting on a show. I know it's some more theatrics here. You know what? Better yet. Go away. Perfectly lawful paladins of Tyr.
I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Well, I wonder if a tier likes their paladins convorting with demonesses, archdemons, and signing contracts with them. Zariel won't ever get you again. We'll make sure of that, Karlak.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Before you do anything, I'll take that. Take that. Take that. Hope everybody's out. Take that.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Tyr will understand. You know, after all, the just God, all his punishments always end in death. Theft, death. Lying, death. Missigning for a document, death. Accidentally speaking a white lie, death.
That ought to do it.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots.
Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
Well, at least Helm actually has an understanding, but considering what kind of happened all there with a Neverwinter a few hundred years back, yeah. He's a little too trusting. Oseo, Fleetfoot, how you doing? You know, I may actually know somebody who can help you out with that engine of yours. A smith who actually worked in the hills for a time.
Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
Can I still do these? It's still bugged in this game. I wanna know what Karlak here. Come here, where's... Karlak, get your butt over here. Oh, my nose. I better not have to sneeze. That's gonna be horrible.
Another step forward.
And 3 steps back. Maybe that's a natural fact. You know, Karlak, while we're at it, we could actually put you to some use. All that heat. Been a while since we had an actual bath. Wait, if these are nulls, there's tracks coming up through here. Yeah, dude just does not give a frickin' frack. And his prayer will never be finished because it's just a recitation of knowledge.
Your blood.
All
Does
knowledge.
it mean?
Those people, the monks of Candlekeep will never be out of a job. Though I will say this for Boulder, I can't get into the Baldur's Gate 1 or 2. I do. One of my favorite D&D books is actually the Baldur's Gate novelization. I don't know if it's unofficial or official, but the author claimed it's a fan fiction of their character. This is a bad idea, but.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
Search your mind for the source of the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Very deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Another reason why I really need a bath. Yeah, lore bards, too OP, especially in a 2E and 3.5. You think rogues are skill monkeys? Lore bards. Once a bard gets involved, you might as well just stop playing. Just let the bard do everything and just reap the benefits.
You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
Let's see exactly where this nearby meat is.
In the cave, anxious hearts throbbing, ready to burst, ready to gorge on.
Ooh, alchemist
The
fire.
voice says they are meat. The meat is trapped, terrified, but protected by fire. When the fire dies, the meat will die too.
I've got an idea. What's the difference between man and meat?
The Gnoll considers you for a moment, rage still festering underneath her curiosity.
30 seconds and a hungry maw.
The Gnoll throws back its head, its rage spurring on a violent, screaming mirth. Catching like wildfire, the cackling, howling laughter infects the nearby gnolls.
Get a little bit further now. It's there, but we're out of that. It just was a bad idea. Oh well. Let's see. Lucky. start setting up. Steadying. Let's see. Okay, long stride. Throw it. Give me a minute, I'm getting a phone call. Excuse me for a minute or three. My father needs me. I am back, folks. Sorry about that. My daughter needed some assistance. That is one of the reasons, well, the main reason why. At my age, when I should be out, living my own life, basically well, I probably wouldn't have my own family, but living my own life like a few towns over. No, I'm still at home, taking care of my elderly parents. He just needed some assistance. Nothing too foul, just there was something he couldn't do that he needed some assistance on that my mom couldn't help him with. Darian's turn. But normally, I've... Crouched. Dash. Oh, dash cancels out the crouch. Move him to right here. Oh, crouch. It's a dashing crouch. Kind of like when crabs just start scuttling. Okay, so I'm just going to leave him there.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
He's got a point. Mirth? I wouldn't even call that mirth. Move you up to here. I will actually use the flash teleport on characters that actually I would think actually would naturally have it. And Will's one of those through his pack I think would actually have like a teleport spell. Just arrange these, because I know this laughter actually lasts for at least one round. Like for at least the first round, if not the second. Come through here. Here. There we go. Change you over to sword, and I really got to get rid of that flail. That flail is not a viable weapon. Lack. So that gives me... That's 10 turns. That's an action. It doubles my movement. So, flame on! What, you got your infection screen on? Turn it off. Oh, come on, Karlach. You've gotten worse. We're gonna have to give you at least something like blind sight. Blind sight, blind fight. Oh, and mage hand. Fly me to the moon. Flow thing. I wonder. Wait. Throw. You suck. Hide. Path not found. To me, hand! To me, thing! To me, phalange! It's nice to shoot things, but sometimes you just need to Bring out the sword of evil's bane. Keep. Not so skyward sword. Compel duel. Examine. You will have a duel with me. Gale. Okay. Fit that. For their sake. And careful, slippery when greased. Okay. Down. Through. Like, stay down! Asterion keeps sneaking. Asterion keeps on sneaking. Like he should. Not enough movement? What do you mean not enough movement? You should be able to shoot right through that tree. Watch out, right through that tree! Path is interrupted. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze! Excuse me. Oh, okay, here it goes again. Damn these Indiana summers. Running action. Passive file. Path is interrupted. Too bad there's no convert action into movement. If I can Pathfinder. Like, we take... Silvery barb! Excel just goes right in, and... Not what I wanted to do, but... Not enough actions. Don't tell me I already. Okay, I already did an action. Didn't do an action surge. Toss. Let's see, let's... Cost an action to... You tell me oil's not dippable? Just pummel strike the dude. Sluggard. Fox's cunning. Intelligence check, don't need that anymore. This energy, cleric. Throws attack rolls. Oh, you're gonna need this, honey. Don't know where that honey came from. Son of a... Right up in there. Oh, there were mirthful stuffs over with, so it lasts about 2 turns. That's a bonus action. Primal Stampede right into him. Okay. Give him a nice slugger. Ninja vanish! Wasn't successful. Oh, it was actually. So, disengage. Kind of like a, what is it? Not a, like Pharaoh's Law or something. Come around back. "10,000 years of pain!" You get the joke, you get the joke. Nope, it's still Gale. Will, you may want to stand back for this. Will, stand back. Will's not listening. Will didn't listen, go figure. Will? Will's not listening. Attack! Will just does not listen. Bad doggo. Let's see. Piercing. Where's Russian? Tenacity. Just never listens. Oh, he. Huh? 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 Got one more spell left. One more level 1 spell. This god person needs to chill out.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight.
Ah, fudge.
Any of my crew still alive out there?
No, it's a grim sight.
This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Eltergard's a long way from here. What are you doing here?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
I thought Larian fixed this. Now, where exactly are you, stopping off at?
Waukeen's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Rugen!
It's fine. We'd be dead if they hadn't shown up. A little hospitality won't do any harm.
What's in the chest? Your cargo?
Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Tarenths.
Tarenths are the currency of the Zentarim, a network of merchants and mercenaries with few scruples.
You know, a lot of people died for those baubles.
Rich men place more value on wine and fine clothes than on the lives of folks like me. It's a pretty bit of frippery that'll sit on a mantle gathering dust. But the pay for delivering it makes the risk worthwhile.
You're, Zentarum, your people really don't deal in baubles.
You know who we are. Very clever. And you probably also know it's not smart to interfere with Zent business. This is the point when a clever lass like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
We leave. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling Shadowheart's actually the main character of all this.
After all. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Right halberd. Right now, send that to a Karlak. Massive parts. I'll keep a hold of that. It'll still. There's no point in trying to scavenge. Extra materials. You have to regenerate the loot tables. Bring back the autumn crocus. Bear.
Digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
We may come back to this. Don't know. I am getting 2 now instead of just the 1 ears. Awesome. Don't ask me if I'm going to do anything with all this, because as a collector, you never use any of your collections unless you really need to. Unless it's just like a little oddity, if you're being a bit eccentric. Now would call it, like, what, autism? There was something over here, wasn't it?
Best be on my way.
Yeah, balsam. Dagger root. Save. Do I want to? Nah. Not really. What I want to do is go along the road and pick every single flower I can.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Blazel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
She already wants to leave right now, I'm afraid. She wants to go back to her ageless kingdom.
I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
Shovel. Are y'all starting to smell smoke? Not necessarily like for sausages, but kind of like pork.
So is it done?
Smoked pork.
Smoke.
Oh, crap.
Something's burning. I
And
hear shouting.
immediately turn base
Someone needs
and ungroup everybody. Hey, look. Despite the emergency going on, burning. Everything's on fire. Yeah, actually, I haven't been over here. I've been all through over here, but I haven't been up. Forget everything immediately and let's just start talking to the dead. There's an important quest over here. Yeah, but I want to talk to this corpse over here. Yeah, but this person's life in danger. Yeah, this
The
person's
corpse
already
regards
dead.
you lifelessly.
And who exactly were you?
Zayrin.
If the S is pronounced like a Z, does that mean the Z's are pronounced like it? S's. Because there's a whole controversy over Dritz's name. Or Drists. However you want to pronounce that. Mary Sue of a character Drow's name. One of the chosen. Where are you from?
From Sharth. Before the Absolute.
What was your profession?
Male.
Well, he multi-classed. I'm surprised he didn't multi-class into Ranger, so it can be a Ranger. That way he could dual wield the longbows. You know, he already dual wields scimitars. Why not dual wield longbows? And have 2 animal companions. After all, he's already got Guinevere. That's how I pronounce the Panther's name. By the way, yes, in Drow society, there is a profession called male. No. Dritz is such a Mary Sue, he doesn't have to have 4 arms. Dual wield the bows. But yeah, in Drow society, there's a profession called the male. Prerequisites, what is required is to be male. That's going to piss off the pride community a lot and the left woke culture people. When I heard that, like, well, that's going to piss off the trans community. And basically being a furry, which is basically part of the trans community, I laugh at this and going, that's a bit of schadenfreude. But how exactly did you die? I really don't care. Actually, believe it or not, you can actually still use a longbow. Historically, longbows, short bows, longbows. Historically, 5'5" has been the human height for a long time for millennia. That's what they don't tell you. Excuse me. That's what most people don't realize. D&D elves are actually kind of short. Uh-oh, YouTube's doing the buffering because I mentioned pride and all. Yeah, D&D elves are rather short. They're not Tolkien elves. No. They're, I would say, maybe right around human height, if not a little shorter. From the old materials I saw. It's not until right around 4E they start being Tolkien elves and start becoming like 6 foot, with a drow becoming really short, from what I remember. But on the size chart, it's gnomes, halflings, dwarves, elves, humans. I forget. Half-orcs. Then they, those are like the standard player races. You've got like half-giants. But then again, some of the half-giants can be as small as half-orcs. Well, half giants, colossus, half colossus. Anyways, how did you die?
Archer. Roof. Should have seen.
Why were you at the inn?
Raid. Retrieval. For the absolute.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Yeah, the traditional English longbow. Let's cast that again. I'm really enjoying the debug a spell book on Nexus. Hey, get back here.
The corpse regards you.
I'm not too sure if there's a traditional link on longbows. But usually, if you're in a like an adventuring position, you want a war bow, not a longbow. Longbows are more like hunting bows. You want a war bow. We're talking about like 200-pound draw length, I believe, or more. 300-pound draw weight, not length, draw weight. What were you here trying to retrieve?
Grand Duke. Absolute. Demands him.
Shadiversity has like an entire series dedicated to what would an adventurer, what kind of weapons would best suit an adventurer. And I really go off of that with some of my what I use for my characters. Like right now, I basically got kind of like a short sword. I've got my shield. I'm not using a bow because it's kind of the whole gun mage thing, but sword, shield, I'd probably use. I've got a sling, which you just pick up a stone anywhere. Was your raid successful?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
I'd probably be using a sling instead of a bow because rocks are everywhere. And the sling itself, it's relatively easy to make.
With haste.
Once you get a sling, you can dual wield slings. the head crack off, which Slings has a, which I will be using for one of the upcoming characters I plan to add to the party. They're going to be a hireling, so. But you can actually dual wield slings. Which is weird. Dual wielding
The corpse regards you,
basically
lifelessly.
drow crossbows. Which drow, one of their claims to fame was inventing the hand crossbow. It is stated in the Halfling's Gym series that the drow basically invented the hand crossbow, and they were notorious for using it, especially if they will, poisoned bolted ones. They were notorious for using it. But two of them, I cannot imagine having to reload those during combat. Those are basically zip guns, just one shot and disposable. Anyways, who are you?
Krog, hunter.
Where did you come from?
Come, temple, close.
My favorite thing to do is a dual wield slings. You can never find slings in this game. I've basically done the entirety, I guess, of Act 1. I haven't found a damn sling, so I've had to mod them in. You'd think they'd be already in here, because sling, you would think it'd be a druid weapon. Did you leave any survivors?
Slaves, good raid.
How did you die?
The fell, dagger, neck, stupid.
Look, I'll agree with the glaives and pikes. Full-sized ones, no. Halfling-sized, yes. Appropriately sized. But then again, I've actually seen artwork of kobolds, and actually animations of kobolds using actual sized ones, and it's like I wouldn't say Cloud using his Buster Sword, but basically like the German fighters using Zweihanders, like a barbarian using a great sword, and just vaulting themselves about during an attack. Or if you've seen the animations, yeah, no sling was in the base game, unfortunately. Well, that's why I've had to mod them in. I think they would have been in the game already. Were you trying to take the Duke?
Take prisoners to Moonrise.
But if you've
The
seen
spell's power
some of the
wanes.
animation of
You can ask no more
it's like
questions.
those dinosaurs with swords using them, just slamming them, or kind of like I would almost say like a Monster Hunter. Kind of just whirling them around, crashing them in, using them to vault around. Yeah, I could see now I'm actually starting to see it. Almost an acrobatic way of using them. Almost like judo, just going with the weight and motion. Almost basically like the old acrobat class. But instead of just relying on solely acrobat,
The
and
corpse
just
regards
staff,
you
using the staff as also
lifelessly.
part of the acrobatic weapon. attack. Why were you after the Duke?
Absolute wants him.
How did you die?
Fell. Dagger. Neck. Stupid.
Question. Yeah. I don't have those, do I? Oh, for the love of... Unlimited actions. I need unlimited actions. But I will say this about slings. The other D&D games had them. And even, I believe, even Owlbear games, Pathfinder games had them. I would have expected a Baldur's Gate to have them. Even Baldur's Gate 1 had them. I've watched a Crow as
The
part
corpse
of the,
regards you
part of the
lifelessly.
courtesy flush. A Baldur's Gate, Let's Play, actually you go through the game using a sling, or what he called his stock full of batteries. Who exactly are you?
Gauntlet. Marilla. Flaming Fist.
Where are you from?
Baldur's Gate.
Do you know of any survivors?
Dead or dying.
What happened to the Duke?
The corpse remains silent. She doesn't know.
Leave. Okay. This is one time I will take it.
Can't you see the inn is burning? Help! Or get out of the way!
This is one of those times I will abuse the basically a infinite action,
We'll never put this
cheat.
fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped
And
inside.
yeah, I know. There's a lot of things I will have to say a Pathfinder does that's a lot better than D&D. Because it's basically still at 3.5.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard. He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push!
For y'all that's kind of complain, I know some of y'all come in, why are you cheating? This is my game.
Side, hurry! We don't have much time!
And my power fantasy is basically being the god. Being the...
Hear you! Stay where you are! Someone lie down!
So, the gauntlet back there is said, help, find, and since everything's busting down, you know what that means? Save the booze. After all.
Heat coming off the door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Oh, that one up there. Yeah, it's just not a, for those, I'll talk to that when I get there. This is going to take a minute or, like, several. I'm going to take everything. Because if you don't take it now, you're not going to get it. So, I won't begrudge y'all for basically cheating. Yeah, I know. I've been actually looking for ways to basically upgrade Will's look because it's still Valerian. Will's vanilla look just he's the Blade of Frontiers, basically a Legend of the Sword Coast, a legendary hero, son of Baldur's Gate, the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Sorry for spoiling it for you, but you're gonna find it out here in a minute or three. Oh, we gotta turn all this on. I just do this for the hell of it. He is a renowned figure and he just needs a look. What I had before, it was okay, but now he's really rocking it. Especially with an actual bloodstone eye. Not that piece of, I don't know what it was. Granite? Or almost looked like wasn't marble. I almost want to say sandstone, but it wasn't yellow enough. Got to light the candles. Also, gotta rescue these paintings. These portraits. It took somebody a time and effort to make these. Probably a prestidigitation spell or an unseen servant. Time enough for an unseen servant to replicate them, or a copy spell. But definitely gotta save these booze. Don't want a month's hard work going to waste. And how often do you come across a broken loot? Besides, how often does an inn give you free shit like this? Where they're just begging you to take stuff. Can't reach. Can't reach. That or just basically being immune to fire. Yeah. Just being of a race that is immune to fire is actually quite. You'd be surprised how often you come up against places that in this game or enemies that just like to use fire. When I came up against this the other day, I'm like, okay, this is one place where I want to keep everybody back except for the people that like Karlach. I want Karlach to come with me. No, you're coming with me. I really enjoyed that translocate spell. And very also helpful when you turn on time base and you basically may have downloaded a cheat mod or that allows you to have infinite turns, or are using WeMod, the WeMod cheat engine, and you just happen to turn on the unlimited move action cheat. That just allows you to move around as you will and basically be Sonic the Hedgehog. You got to imagine what what the NPCs and all are seeing while you're actually doing this. It's just like, oh, butter bun. Potato wedges. I wonder if there's how seasoned they are. Alright. Jug. Pick up. Baguette. I wonder what kind of baguette, what style they are in. Butter. Yeah, the thing about this is I found out, like, on the first go through here, you have a limited amount of time to pick out what you want before the place goes up in flames. Yeah, I know, I actually own it, I've played it. It's up there as part as one of my favorites, but this is actually becoming one of my top favorite RPGs. And I am taking just about everything, because not every day I get to run. I've yet encountered basically. Well, I'm not going to excuse myself. I'm an adventurer, and everything must go. Save everything, and if they ask for it back, I'll just go. yeah. I was just saving it for you. That way, you don't have to pay out more than you have to. Oh, shit, there goes on my loot. What? No. No, it's just the smoke. But okay, there. No, there's nothing wrong. This is all bullshit. Oh, there goes the idea of a bath. You want to know a little bit of something funny here in about a moment or three? I'll show you. We have a bucket of water. That bucket of water's on fire. We have a water pump. It's not on fire. Now, if we start pumping this water, we'll get an overhead view. We just got water on the ground, right? We keep pumping. There's no water out here, right? I've been trying to get back into KOTOR, but I just can't get back into KOTOR. Can't use that right now. Can't use that right now. Can't use that right now. Oh, yes. I'm going to keep clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking. You notice, it's starting to get electrical over here. This is starting to become electrical. Odd how water and fire creates thunderstorms, huh? No, I'm going to keep pumping. I'm pumping. Pump. Pump like your life depends on it, man. We're emptying the bilge. Okay. Yeah, electrocuted. Now, this is all water. We've wetted it all the way over here. What if we keep clicking? May take a minute or three, folks. Right now, mine is, I've got to say, a fist forged in Shadow Torch, BG3. 3. There's not really much else. I would actually say Arcanum, but I've never played it. Let's keep pumping. I do have very strong memories of a Neverwinter Nights and Neverwinter Nights 2, but just keep it pumping. And that water has gotten all the way out to here. So we could keep pumping that water until that water is all the way out to here, to the floor transitioning. You can't put this far out, I'll tell you that right now. You just cannot. Which sucks. Hey, the water bucket's out.
Just another crate.
It is not just another crate. It is just another crate. Rags. There's something you don't see every day. A headless fish. Wish I could get onto this. Can't reach destination. I wonder if you get it from the outside. Ah, bonus action. Here the shelf. I'm just going to pick these up. Not going to go through them. Hey, look! Sausage! Y'all thought there may not be any this episode. My friends, there is always sausage. You gotta climb on that to get back here to pick that up. This pathing is so weird. Pick that up, you have to walk all the way back down here instead of just doing it right there. I haven't noticed it yet. The radio looting, but a mod, but there probably is, and if not, it'll come out with the modding tools. When I don't know how long it'll be until those are out, but they'll be out. From what Larian said, the beta's been closed now. This is a very nice stove. Very nice. Very high class too for an establishment like this. Come back here and knock this down. But not right now. Because not to give anything away, there's something upstairs that I do not want to knock down. Oh, quit feeling sorry for yourself, Corvus. It was just a little jolt. It's weird how when you put fire out with water, you get thunderstorms. That cat board.
More for me.
That fish head. That cleaver. That pouch. No. No, literally, give me the pouch. Ooh, barrel. Go ahead and pick that up. Pick up. Okay. There's a thing over here. Wonder why it's floating. Okay, so come on out. Potato porridge, fish cream, potato soup. Oh yes, was forgetting these. Thing up here. Okay, that's been open. Open. Candle. Be around when those catch fire. Pick that up. Do the zoomies upstairs. Rescue that painting. Pick that up. Take that. Call them a party. That candle lit. Yes. Because it's going to get lit anyways. Okay, once I open these, yeah, all hell's going to break loose. So, I don't want to do that just yet. This is what Corvus was mentioning, that if I open these, it's just too hot. Did you notice right now, if we go over this, it doesn't look too bad, does it? You'd actually think it would be worse than it actually looks. Okay, just open that. Come over here. Over here. And we have somebody. Dark vision, Fey ancestry. I'm thinking she's a wood elf. She's an elf. Hero, humanoid, female. 75. Okay. Hey, I did a Zelda!
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Now, wait. Do that. Come in here. I am not taking any of these buckets. Let's pick that up. We'll sort the loot later. Nope, don't want to step on that. I am not taking any of these buckets, by the way. If you want me to explain why, well, let's just say you really don't have a chamber pot to piss in now, do you? Also plenty of food if you mod food into the game as well, because I've got the cooking mod. And I haven't used any of the cooking. purchasing every single piece of food and possibly stealing every piece of food I come across. Oh, there's this over here. Yeah, you don't have to worry about food in this game, but people just think food? Why do I need food? And they realize, oh shoot, if I don't have food, I don't rest well. No, not resting well results in me not really having that great of an ability to adventure. I'm not spending time lockpicking the door. This place is coming down anyways. Just set this place up. Yep. Oh, that door already went. Wowie. We'll get in here a little later. Yeah. Now I had one fish, a wine, and what was that? Fish, wine, beer, and no, fish head, wine, and something else. And frites. And I'm like, so no. No, it was actually all fish heads, and I'm like, seriously? As I said, things just got weird because we just added oxygen to it, as if this place didn't already have enough fire. Hack, cough. Yeah. Well, just keep lighting the candles. Which is actually more I don't want that. I don't want. Which is actually more reasonable of a source of light than torches.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Oh, it's hard for me to lift. Oh shit. Look, I have the strength of dragons. Just cast it aside. Amazing what adrenaline will do to you in the moment. I am fire. Urgh.
Yes! You did it! Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
Follow me if you want to die.
Right. I'll try to keep up.
Nice having you, Mike. Take care. As an adventurer, I must do this. I must define time and find the time. Yeah, we're maybe going to just a little bit over, but this is actually what I wanted to do today. Oh, I still can't translocate because I'm in...
Still me, even after everything.
Considering. Pick all this up. It actually's got a reflection.
Still me, even after everything.
Man, I can't save the petunias. Still don't know what's in these. Always pick them up before they catch fire.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
I just want to pick up these chairs. Sadly, we can't put this fire out. Time to take that off. Y'all's the idiots for following me.
He slaughtered everyone. Mary. Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Well, by the living gods. I couldn't have asked for a finer savior. Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father.
Will, you're the son of nobility.
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Councillor.
Why entrust this one to us? You have others at your command, Counselor.
Isn't it clear? You travel with the Blade of Frontiers. Who might I trust if not a legend? Who might rise to the moment if not Ravengard's own son?
Well, if anything, the Drow would have taken the Duke to Moonrise Towers, as far as I'm aware.
Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
But, now, can you explain to me who the Duke actually is?
The invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city's collapse is certain. I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
You know, since I'm going that way, I will search for the Duke. If at all possible, I will bring him back.
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
Ew. Flintlock pistol. Okay. Big boy's chew toy. I'm thinking that's a quarterstaff. Or a warhammer. Pistol? I'm actually going to go with the flintlock here. Because I'm thinking Karlach here. Of course, Kantorock's a warhammer would be nice. But it's not exactly the build I'm going for with a Karlach here, so... So, Will, you got some explaining to do!
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Florrick spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Not just a Grand Duke. Ravengard has more power and influence than anyone.
Aren't you worried about your father's been abducted? I know I would be worried if mine was.
More than worried, in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Well, you shouldn't be keeping secrets like this from us. But then again, we all keep our secrets, don't we?
I know. And you're right. When I look into a mirror, I see two faces. I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And I see Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory, a man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Yeah. Let's leave all this for another day, shall we? And looks like we won't get any rest from Waukeen here, so... like that flourish. Watch the spectral image. That flourish, that shoo. Well, folks, I'm gonna save it. And we'll pick up this whenever next we play Baldur's Gate. But for now, this is basically the end of the stream. So, you know what this means. This is the end of the stream. This is the end of the video. Do what you normally do at the end of these. If it's like, subscribe. If it's upvote or downvote, that's up to you. I don't expect anything more or anything less. What I would like you to do is remember this. It's kind of a philosophical phrase you can apply to your life, which I kind of do myself. Why enter the arena if you don't have to? Until next time, folks. Catch you on the bounce. Later.